Case number 5. Let's go.
The 4 events you just examined all happened in the past.
Right.
Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital rather than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar. A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Yay. "14 names. Who are...
Maestro, we've done that name before.
What we got?
Yeah, Maestro was the painter from the first one.
Right. Elvira, McMurphy, Mr. Director, Ray, Maestro, but not necessarily meaning the same person. It's possible. Spoon, James, Tony, Oscar, Jennifer, George, Nellie, Emily, and Clett. Emily was also a name from the last one that died. But anyway, who are the real mental patients? Who is Ghost? Okay, how many? Oh, snap. I gotta, like, click on the number. And who is Ghost? Almost like Raven, maybe? Alright.
How long is the video play? 15?
15 minutes, which the other one was like 13 to 15, something like that. So, alright. This one has made several people crazy. So...
You might be in line.
No, we're pretty sane. We can do it. It's just going to take some time. There's more people. More things could happen. Alright. Well, for YouTube purposes, we'll continue this on the next video. But for Twitch purposes, let's keep going. We got another... we got some time. Let's see what we can do.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner.
Wait, Elvira.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in charge here?
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha! Yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching. But often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head. Then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow. And in this profession, you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roll with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
How did this window break?
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
Ah, you mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Ah, yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Oh, don't worry, though. I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for, wouldn't you say?
Nice decor and board games doesn't...
I think whomever this is, the person in charge, I wouldn't be surprised if they were a patient. Pretending.
Can change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries!
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Oh my lord, this dumb Amber Alert. Once. Well, it's not dumb, but I mean, just the fact that loud siren. Sorry about that.
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are going to be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
That is creepy.
Let's follow a
Are
virus.
you patients here? Yes.
Speak for yourself. I ain't no lunatic. But you are! I told you I ain't!
What's going on here? Are you okay?
It was my older brother. He has mental problems. Shut up! I'm as sane as ever! You're the crazy one!
I'm crazy?
Sorry, officer. I was talking to my brother.
All right then. Ma'am, mind if I ask what you're in here for? I'm a reporter. Before you got sick, you mean? I actually did want to know what it was that got you committed.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah.
Then will you believe the things I'm about to tell you?
Depends. Let me hear 'em first. I'm a reporter. A few months ago, I received a tip saying this hospital was conducting some kind of clandestine experiments on its patients. I disguised myself and checked in to investigate. I've collected all the information I need, but now I can't prove I wasn't sick in the first place, or that I've recovered. So I'm stuck here with no way to publish my findings. What exactly have you found? Here, they use a treatment method on their patients called TAT, Thematic Apperception Test. But it's not the TAT most people know today. Rather, they use the prototype used back during World War II. Basically, it brainwashes people. After the test, patients' memories will be completely erased, and they're conditioned as well. They're programmed to respond to certain sounds, after which they'll follow any command. The hospital then goes on to claim they've been cured, but the truth is, they're nothing more than soulless robots. Tell me, officer, if you were a patient, would you want to be cured that way? You've absolutely got to get me out of here. I have to expose them.
Yeah.
Check my notes. I've got all the evidence right here. I gotta say, that sounds more like a sci-fi flick than reality. All right, let me see your notes. Wow, don't skimp on details, do you? Let me ask you something else. You ever notice any patients in here who seem like they don't belong? Like they're faking their illness? Yeah, me. And besides you?
Honestly,
From what I've seen, at least 44% of the patients here are actually sane, but they've been committed regardless. Makes me think this hospital's next step is to experiment on normal people. That's quite the theory. What about him, huh? Seems pretty legit. Schizophrenia, maybe. He's sick, but it's not schizophrenia. You made a mistake any layman would make. What he has is called dissociative identity disorder. That's where you have multiple personalities.
That's
In
correct.
his case, too. Huge difference between that and schizophrenia.
Oh yeah.
I see. That I'll have to remember. Wait just a second. Aren't you getting me out of here? Afraid I can't. At least, not yet. I'll come back once our investigation wraps up. You don't believe me either, do you?
Okay.
Isn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with?
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
Tony.
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there?
Dang.
You get in here, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill all of ya!
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key. Which one was it again? This one? No, not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait out here.
I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in!
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking doc away from me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
Take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful.
Okay.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always,
Huh?
I see.
Is he undercover?
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
So the guy earlier, his name was Silver, or his name was Spoon. So I'll make sure to mark him.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then. Time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait, something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember? To hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay, I'll get the key.
Where'd that guy go?
Excuse me, Doc. I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here.
Huh?
Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Away. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
George. What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
Okay.
Here. Found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
Okay. So she's with the guy. Wait, hold up.
He
All
escaped
done
then?
back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick. But the only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
A chest? Wait, don't touch it!
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs now.
Okay, don't touch.
Alright, so I can just say, like, the chest alarm goes off.
Shit.
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv. Tony! Arrest him! We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh, good idea.
Arrest? That's...
March! We've got our man! Get back to the precinct!
You got the wrong guy!
Move it!
I'm sick,
Now
I
I can
tell
move
you!
it.
Hold and Emily.
Can't do this to me!
Whoa, so the TV blew up. Oh, okay. Wait, why do they get a mistaken identity if this is George, but they got someone totally different? Okay.
Hello! Welcome in, officers.
Okay, so Elvira, she goes into this room. This guy is Spoon. Don't know the reporter's name yet. So later, when I have to actually say who the real mental patients are, I gotta know. I will have to determine whether or not if she's a real mental patient or not. And of course, don't know the name of the guy they first meet. I'm pretty sure he's faking. So Spoon stays in his place. McMurphy's there. Didn't McMurphy say he had to beat someone up? Okay. And we're looking for Ghost. There's no one in there. Okay, let's follow this guy. Don't know his name.
Hello, welcome in.
This time, I mean.
On it.
Oh God! Oh God! My stomach! Sorry. I gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Sis, you're next.
Whatever you say.
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer.
Oh, can you say his name?
Answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors. We rely on role-playing therapy to treat patients like these. Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to initiate contact.
Well, what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so he could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation. You hear me?
Okay.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave.
Dang.
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
Ha! I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police, arrested multiple times. The sight of you probably triggered a conditioned response from him.
Bullshit. Just ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know it, he was certifiable. So instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
I assume his name is
We
Clep.
are doing our
For
best to
kleptomania.
please him.
Let's check the next room.
The way I see it,
I'll change it later if I have to.
this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion.
Okay, we already know about that.
I would.
I'm gonna kill him.
Here it is.
Okay, we'll follow this guy. Figure out his name.
Out here.
Does he say anything?
I'm here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him would help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful. How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given.
Is his name Oscar?
Most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really live.
Yes, of course. What about the cops? Have they left?
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a plan quick. If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said. But, at least to me it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
Jennifer.
At first, that's what I thought too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people? Inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go! James?
You! Stay away from the gate! Get your ass back to the day room!
For crying out loud! A caregiver, huh?
Just told you to...
Whoa.
You really think you're a caregiver, huh?
What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's...
But the other one was Raven with the police station. So there's another person that blows up their crew? Okay.
hiding.
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When
What?
Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do
Huh?
is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now. So let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Really, guys?
Well, you can watch it. There's this thing
What's
called
that you're holding, Emily?
No, Emily, stop!
Dang it. No. I was trying to click on Emily.
Hello, that...
Okay, this is Emily. Thanks to them. So, I still don't know the main guy. Clef was talking to Emily. Ghost has the trap. So, I'm thinking that the guy that we talked to, his name is Oscar. Only because he does, if they have their names correspond with what they're doing, like Klep, that essentially it's like he's an Oscar-winning performance. But we'll see how that goes.
There's this thing.
Alright, so let's start from the beginning. I'm just going to say his name is Oscar for now. Let's follow George, because I think George is the actual director. But he's doing something. What is that?
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an expert when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate a painting for me.
You've come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Okay.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would. And listen to the music. Anything?
What? This was the music.
Is something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
OMG. Am I a mental hospital? Because this was the music from earlier. This was the music from earlier.
They said you be hearing stuff.
So George might be hooking Maestro up to the same system that I'm doing. Oh snap. Am I in the room next door?
it now.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice. Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Oh no.
Let's move on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on?
Are you serious?
What are you doing to me?
It's Maestro from the beginning.
No, this is Maestro from part 2, with the art stuff. But Silver Spoon is the guy with the brothers, right? From episode 1. You know how there were twins? One brother was doing one thing, and one brother was doing the drugs?
No, that's not Silver Spoon.
Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying first. Episode 1 was about the brothers.
Yeah.
About one brother turning another brother in. They said they're twins, right?
Right.
He just said that this was Silver Spoon that's in the hospital currently. So George is basically performing a test on Maestro, the same thing that we are doing right now.
But Maestro wasn't all the way there when we first met him, so...
But that's what I'm saying. He just got done with level 1. He's about to do level 2, which was the art. Which is basically what he's from. Are we in the room next door?
It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
It's crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment. No. It can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting.
It's fine. Take your time.
Oh my lord, they're playing the music from the game. Kind of like how we were subjected to. While all this is going on, George is in here with Maestro.
This is the last one, isn't it?
So I think they're trying to do a thing where, like, we as the players are in the mental ward, and how, like someone was saying earlier, that, or the reporter, how she was saying, okay, they use music to turn totally sane people into their own little thing. So they're trying to brainwash us as the player. Ooh. Come on, say something.
Oh, it's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too.
Huh? Okay, yeah.
This painting was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
Oh, I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes, tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use role-play therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite the coincidence, and a little too convenient, don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said, I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know. Now, answer me one question. Who are you?
I'm the No. No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
So this is our test. We are basically one of these people, I bet you, that they're trying to use this test on us, kind of like they just used level 2 for Maestro, because that was his level, to essentially for us to kind of figure things out and say, who are we?
They're probably Nellie.
Huh? I don't really know who Nellie is.
Because she hasn't been listed.
This is interesting. Nellie might be the reporter, actually.
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
Y'all are up here running an unethical
Wow.
psychiatric clinic.
Why isn't the gate locked?
Because y'all need to be in
Doc,
jail.
I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in?
Did he wake up at any time? Is he still knocked out? Alarm's about to go off. I wonder if I'm the director, like as the player. I want to know what's going on in this room then. Is that the room I'm in? Maestro, George, the guy I'm calling Oscar right now. Does anyone ever enter this room? No.
Gotta wait till after I get up.
Oh, we got two people here in the bathroom.
My way. That means no. Also, something about, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really... Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her. It's all your fault. I told you to shut up. Nellie.
Wow, there's some serious stuff going down here. Alright, chat, we're going to have to continue this on the next episode, whatever you want to call it, because this just kind of blew things wide open. So, there's several things going on here. First, there's Ghost, who's planning a bomb, and we got to figure out which person is Ghost. Right now, I don't know everyone, so I can't tell. So the actual mental patients so far would be Spoon. Let's see, we got Spoon. We got, I guess, Emily. Maestro. They would be the real people, while everyone else, like Mr. Director, Klep, Oscar, they're more like thieves, if you will. And I don't even know about the other people. I gotta figure out what's up with Emily. She's just humming there, but for all I know, she's Ghost. There's still more to do. But anyway, that's gonna be it for us. I appreciate you guys coming out. If you're on YouTube, thank you. Like the video, subscribe for more. Definitely more content like this will be coming out, so I greatly appreciate it. For Twitch, definitely come on in, follow. We'll have all kinds of stuff going on. More indie games, more playing of games of different types. So yeah, it's been great. I've been your host, GP, along with my co-host,
Lady M.
Thank you guys. You guys take care of yourselves, and you have a good night. Bye-bye now.